So I just pulled this out of the box and put the barrel on. It's the M590A1 from Mossberg. This one in particular is the 51411, which is their most basic model with the 18.5-inch barrel. It's got the standard stock. It just has a bead sight. Comes in at a street price of around $415, $420. You can get it for in some places. And from what I understand, this is the cockroach of shotguns, which is why I wanted to pick one up. And before I do a video recommending it to you guys, I'm going to put it through its paces and see if it lives up to the marketing hype, the forum posts that I've seen about it, the reviews done by other people that I trust. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but I'm not just going to pull something out of the box and say you need to buy it. That sound just never gets old. I can tell you right now, the loading port underneath is huge. That's nice and big. I really like that. All right, let's take down some steel. Woo! That was fun. You gotta love that. First 6 shots. The action cycles smoothly. Safety. It's a little stiff, it'll break in, I think. The action release lever, I love where it is. Let's do that again. That is really nice. One of the things that I've already had to do, and this is not a big deal, it drives me nuts when people complain about stuff like this, but it's something to keep in mind. The forend, the molding line is a little sharp, and I just took my knife and shaved off some of the areas that were digging into my hand when I was cycling the action, get them down. That's not the kind of thing that you go and complain about on forums, or say you want a new gun, which I see people do crazy stuff like that. You just take a knife to it, take an X-Acto to it, take a little sandpaper to it. It's no big deal. Fantastic. So loading the shells, there's tons of room to get your hand in there. I love this nice open port, and you don't have to stick your thumb way up into the mag tube like some of my other shotguns. You just pop it in there, it clicks, and it's grabbing it. I like that. This is really easy to load the tube. Very sure. Of course, your pockets don't make great shell carriers. Good to go. Whew. I wish I could run a pistol like that. I'm horrible with the pistol, but I'm okay with the shotgun. Oh. Still have one left. You can probably hear that. As loud as that is, you can feel that on your thumb. And I'm really not having to push. You just get 1/8 of an inch in there and it grabs it. I really like that tactile feedback. Short stroked it. So another feature about the 590 that I really like is the action release levers right here. If you short shuck it like I did working the stars, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, you say autos can be harder to get back in battery, but you can short stroke or short shuck a shotgun, and I just did, but it was my reaction. It wasn't the gun itself. It's just really easy. You just push right there and you're back in action that fast. That's why people really like the controls on the 590. You got the safety button, which is ambidextrous. You can reach with your hand in the firing position. You got the action release button. Same thing. You can reach it with your hand in the firing position. And lefty too. And lefty too, although it's a little easier to bring your finger off the trigger to do it lefty, because you can't really, that's a little tricky. I'm not lefty, probably lefties know better than I do how to do it. Wow, that got fast. Yeah, it's a little out of balance. We got him. We needed that extra shell though. Still fun. Trying to get out of the wind here. Whew, it's howling through here, but I put 75 rounds of low brass birdshot through just to break it in, and it really did. The action is silky smooth now. It wasn't bad at all when I first got it out of the box, but it is clearly smoother just after 75 rounds. And it could be just working the lube the oil that came in the gun throughout the action. The safety is still a little bit stiff, but not bad. And the action release button, that's never been a problem. Still gonna spend a little time with an X-Acto, taking some of the ridges off of the fore end. I took the ones that were cutting like splinters, right here. That one was pretty bad cutting into my hand, but my fingers. But I already took care of that, but I don't see that as a big deal. So far so good. I really like this shotgun, but I'm gonna put a lot more rounds through it to make sure it's something that I can recommend to you guys. Thanks for watching.